Yo, what's pop? And I'm back on Showdown today with a pretty broken strategy that I'd like to show you all. At a first glance, this team looks like what you'd expect it to be, but let me show you all the true power of this team. Now before we get into it, I'd like for each and every one of you to leave a comment and tell me a Pokemon you like to use with Eject Button or Eject Pack. I'd like to know. Big fan of the Eject items. I remember I enjoyed using Regenerator Mons back in the day with Eject Button when Arena Trap Dugtrio was allowed in OU. Made for some easy traps. For Eject Pack, I've seen it on Garchomp with Draco Meteor. Victini seems pretty cool with it too, like V-Create or something. Might give that a try one of these days, you never know. But let's hop into the team. So I was suggested to make a team around Fairy Lock, and the Pokemon that does have this move, I think the only one that has this move, is Klefki. So what Fairy Lock does is it prevents all Pokemon from switching on the next turn, including yourself. It's not that great for yourself because you'd want the other Pokemon trapped when you have one of your more offensive mons in. That's where Eject Button comes in. So Fairy Lock, of course, having priority with the Prankster ability, makes it such that you can use it first, and then if you get hit by an attack, you get switched out because of Eject Button. You get to go into one of your more offensive Pokemon on whatever's in at the time from your opponent's side. They are trapped and they can't switch, so you get to knock something out basically for free. I mean, it just changes the way you play the game, or I guess the way the game is played, because of forcing your opponent to stay in as you completely take advantage of whatever Pokemon is on the field. So I'm excited to show you all this this technology here because it's really cool. Definitely a fun way of playing, especially with you know, a bunch of standard mons here. You know, it's pretty common. You know, you've seen it all, but you haven't seen it with Fairy Lock. So I'm gonna show you all that. Hopefully, it should be pretty fire for you all to see. But of course, you know, if we get knocked off, we're forced to stay in as well, which is fine. We have Prankster Spikes. You know, a lot of times people switch in like a ground type or something, expecting T-Wave, right? You get up a Spike or whatever, you Fairy Lock as they try to U-turn or Earthquake or whatever, and then you trap them with like Kyurem. You know, Nidoking's great if you want to trap an electric type. And then of course we got the nice banded Kartana hitting really hard. I have 2 Scarfers on the team, so I found that I've been tricking my Choice Scarfs on Fini a lot, so I don't have another faster Pokemon. That's where Kyurem comes in. It's a nice fast Pokemon for the team, you know. It's able to just, you know, act as a nice scarf for when Fini loses its scarf. So, could be useful. Of course, I have the nice Rocky Helmet Landorus, but I'm making it more SpDef this time around just because Volcarona is a little bigger threat for this team. So, nice SpDef Smackdown. You already know that's going to be the way we do it. And, yeah, it's going to be the squad. So, just a lot of hard-hitting offensive mons with Klefki to Fairy Lock something. Because if we Fairy Lock something, we'll be able to trap a Pokemon that potentially our opponent might have needed for one of our other Pokemon. And if we eliminate that, one of our other Pokemon can just go in. So these games are going to be pretty fun because of the fact that with Klefki, we'll probably be leading off with it. Although in this kind of game here, he's running a nice stall team. That's not going to be fun at all. In this situation, I would lead Tapu Fini and I'd Trick turn 1, just to make sure that this thing can't do anything. So now he's locked in Infestation. I can spam Moonblast here. So he was AV. That should be alright, I think. Should be fine. So we do that, and then I don't mind Kyurem getting knocked off here. Goes into Reuniclus. He could have Focus Blast, I'm not really too sure. I think I Ice Beam though. Is he doubled out? So he's locked into a Choice Scarf, which is pretty good. Gonna Ice Beam for some damage. Heal Nightshade, so he's locked into that move, which is pretty good. I'm gonna go Nidoking here. I like Nidoking. Blissey comes in, so I'm gonna go into Landorus. Good old Landorus here. Probably get my rocks up. As he goes Corviknight, I can smack down and then get rocks up again. So let's do that right here. Get those rocks back up. Yeah, so Garchomp comes in now. We're gonna go hard Tapu Fini on this thing as he gets up his own rocks. Pretty good. Let me go Nidoking here. Yeah, let's go Nidoking. Let's Sludge Wave this. Get some big damage off as he knocks off my Life Orb. I don't mind that too much. I'm gonna actually Thunderbolt here, predicting Corviknight. But he goes Blissey. I'm gonna go Kartana as he wishes, and he's gonna wish in a Corviknight. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into Nidoking, and then we're going to go Kartana here. So this is looking like it's It's still Stealth Rocks here. Let's knock off here. Ooh. I wonder if this is gonna knock it out. I don't know if it will though. That did 60 with a crit. But if I take it out, ooh, that might be kind of nice. I think I knock again. Actually, I don't think it takes it out, but I'm kind of curious to see what he would do. Because if he heals, I mean, he's going to be healed anyways. Oh, it does take it out. Ooh, we take those. We take those. Ah, so Corviknight's gone, which means that Kartana actually looks really, really good. Clefable's in now. So what we do here is go hard Nidoking. Probably just Sludge Wave. Yep, that is 62. And that's gonna be, yeah, that's gonna be GG. So beat Stall in the first game there. No Fairy Lock clicked yet, but it's very early. It's very early in the game, or in the video. So let's continue on here. Destroyed Stall with this team, so that's good. We have here a Trick Room team. So first Stall, now Trick Room. At this point, the game is just feeding me. Nidoking looks amazing to lead off with here. Probably gonna do it. Just go right for the Sludge Wave here. Should be the move. And I go for it again. So now this thing is really low. We just gotta stall out some Trick Room turns, bring back in Nidoking, and we'll probably be good to go, I think. Let's see what happens here. So he's gonna go Torkoal. This is probably gonna be Eruption. Oof, it's gonna be tough. Let's see. SpDef Landorus could probably take one though. So the plan would be to... So I know Fini can take one. I don't know if it's wise going into Fini. Klefki is not that useful in this matchup. So yeah, he has Life Orb Eruption. So if we go Fini... Maybe I could play around this Pokemon a bit. So he just erupts again. One turn of Trick Room left. All we do here is we Trick. Take a Life Orb instead, which actually will be pretty useful. That'll definitely be useful. Because then we'll get knocked out here. Then we get to go into Nidoking afterwards. Right, so then what we do here is we... Ooh, or do we go Kartana? Because that could be kind of nice if we do. Although we don't want Stack Attack getting up anything. Is Stack Attack on a balloon? That could be kind of scary. Go Nidoking here. Let's Sludge Wave. Yep, take it out. Crit doesn't matter. Slowking is in. Hopefully this Earth Power knocks it out. That'd be kind of nice. Ooh, it lived. That's crazy. That is crazy. We do Future Sights. I think Landorus is the way. Melmetal is in. I think we have to Intimidate actually. And then Future Sight comes off on this next turn. So we can do that. And then what do we do? So then the play is to go Kartana. And then go for the Sacred Sword. Get the attack boost there. This thing is dead. Yep, this thing is guaranteed dead. So I guess he was not on a balloon, which means that Nidoking automatically won the game. So we sack and then we go into Nidoking and win the game with Earth Power. And that's gonna be GG. Yep, good game. So 2 for 2 so far with this team, but Fairy Lock, just wait. Trust me, I've been making it. Okay, this is the game right here. Watch and learn why Fairy Lock is absolutely broken. Check this out, right? Check this out. Lead Pelipper, right? Fairy Lock. I'm gonna say you too after he does this. Watch this. Yeah, Fairy Lock. Kyurem. You too. gone. You can't switch that out. So now the rain's on limited turns now. That's amazing. So that's another reason why Fairy Lock is amazing, because as you saw, trap the Pelipper with Fairy Lock, use the eject button to run away from it, and that's that. I'm gonna freeze dry here, because he's definitely clicking flip turn. He is definitely up. Nice, nice. Let me go here into probably Nidoking on this turn. He gets up rocks. I'm going to probably just Sludge Wave here. Although he could probably live it though, but I'm just trying to stall out some rain turns. I don't want him to go into like Kingdra for instance. Like that Pokemon for instance, you know. Had to make sure that didn't happen, but now I think what we do is... So rain turns are getting stalled out, right? I could sack Klefki at this point. Don't want to go hard Fini. Landorus is still kind of useful as an Intimidate mon and a Pokemon that can switch into close combat. I'm gonna go Klefki. Should be the play. As he surfs, knocks me out, then I get to go into Fini. Go right for the I think Moonblast. Yeah, so knock that out. One turn of rain left, and then we're gonna be faster than everything on his team. If he goes Gyarados, we go hard Kyurem. Don't want it to get up too many Dragon Dances. Barraskewda comes in, so what we do here is... I believe we can go... We could go Landorus here. I think Landorus is fine now. Let's do that. So Liquidations knocks us out. And now... I could defog just so that Kyurem can come in pretty safely. Gonna defog here. So Pharaoh comes in. I guess he could get rocks up again, but guess what? I can go into Nidoking. Nidoking at this point in time seems pretty good. As he knocks off, which is perfectly fine, because now we get the Flamethrower. Should still do a lot. There's no rain anymore. Ooh, ooh. So as you can see, rain is gone early. Ferrothorn's still a threat as always. I go Fini on this. Dodge the Hurricane, which is nice. Get the Moonblast off here. So now this thing is super weak. Yeah, so as long as we have options for Ferrothorn, we're okay. Barraskewda's in, so we go Kyurem, freeze dry here. Yep, knock it out. That Pokemon's gone. Now Pharaoh's in, we go into Nidoking. Basically, we can't sack Kyurem or anything like that. I think that plays the Thunderbolt. So at this point in time, don't know why he went back into Pharaoh, because now we basically win the game guaranteed. Good game. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, nice. So this was a perfect example of Fairy Lock against a pretty powerful rain team. So we take those, and yeah, that was amazing. Perfect example, because I was hoping that we'd face a rain team. Every single rain team I've played against while testing, and I've played about like 10 or 15, every single rain team while testing was basically the exact same thing. Either they Scald or U-turn with Pelipper. You eject out into Kyurem and then knock it out. And then proceed to winning the game after that. Just because the rain turns, there's just not enough left when Pelipper dies turn 2. So that was pretty clean overall. Love to see it. So that's interesting. We played some of the more like popular playstyles. You know, we played Stall, we played Trick Room, we played Rain. You already know. Alright, here's our game. The double Slowbro, Slowking, you know, Crocodile's pretty cool to see though. But still, I am hoping we could trap something though. Ideally, he leads something like, so if he leads something like Dragonite, for instance, oh, he leads Melmetal. This is actually not that bad, because we could Fairy Lock here, right? We could Fairy Lock turn 1. I assume he's going to, yep, double Iron Bash. This could be AV. This could very well be AV. So he's trapped here, so what we could do, I don't know if it's better to go Nidoking, so I think it's probably better for us to go Landorus and Earthquake over Nidoking and Earth Power, because if this is AV, because this damage doesn't look banded at all. I know he lives, he'll knock us out in return, and I prefer to keep it because it's a very powerful wall breaker. So let's go into this Landorus and Earthquake here. Should be our move. So we get a nice chunk of damage off, and if he double Iron Bashes, he gets super weak now, which is great. So yeah, he does go Slowbro here. That takes a lot, because we get a crit, but still, that's pretty good. I can get Rocks Up if I want. Although I think I will probably U-turn. Could be my play. Alright, I'll get Rocks Up here actually. Yeah, so that was pretty nice. Now he just took damage on this for free. Melmetal is already pretty weak as well. So this is gonna be Defog Dragonite probably. I'm pretty sure I'm faster. Actually don't know how much speed they run, but I know mine is like full SpDef. Yeah, so let's go ahead and U-turn out here, and let's go into Tapu Fini. Double ourselves out into Landorus. Tricking is also a pretty good play too, which I was considering doing, but this also works as well. I'm gonna Earthquake here, and then all I do now is U-turn out. Perhaps on a Scald. Rocks are not that important anyways. He is Rocky Helmet. So he does Scald here. Let's go ahead and I could Moonblast. I think I'll Trick here. I think Tricking is pretty good. So we get rid of his AV or take his AV away. I can't defog or anything, but that's fine because at least now our Earth Power is going to be probably shredding this thing apart. Let's go Klefki here. He's the Future Sights and he's locked in. So now what we do is we get up a Spike here. Right, we get up a Spike. And the cool thing is that if he decides to attack Klefki to knock it out, we can ensure that we can switch out afterwards. I think it's probably better to... Oh, he's leftovers, not AV. Okay, that's fine. Getting up another Spike here. So he subs, pretty interesting. So then all we do then is just Fairy Lock anyways. Ooh. I see. Shouldn't be an issue, I think. Shouldn't be an issue. Because we have Sacred Sword and stuff too. I'll save Klefki. I'll save Klefki. I'm gonna go Landorus here. See, Iron Defenses. Body Press does that much. It's fine. It's fine. It's annoying, but it's fine. I think we'll be okay for now at least. I have Kartana still, so I'm okay. Yep, and we still have this thing too. So now all I gotta do here is just Thunderbolt for some damage. Slowking comes in, and then this thing is pretty much dead. Yeah, so that's gone. And then Melmetal, I think also, does it die to spikes? Probably. Not sure. This thing comes in though, so he'll probably knock here. If I go Klefki, no, he Earthquakes. Okay. The plan is then to go Kyurem. And then Ice Beam here. We are faster because we're Scarfed. Yeah, and he was probably Scarf as well, that's why he stayed in. Ah, nice. Excellent. So now he's forced to go Clef. He's forced to go Clef here because he can't go Melmetal, that thing gets destroyed. Oh, he goes Slowbro. Teleport Scald. I'm pretty safe to go Fini in that case. I don't know if he has T-Wave or not, and I don't want to risk it. I could Ice Beam again though, but he could slack off. No, he goes Dragonite, so then I can just Moonblast here pretty safely. Get a lot of damage on that, and probably just win the game with Kartana now at this point in time. With Leaf Blade. Pretty sure that works. So he goes Clef here. Got a nice little Spatak drop to go with it. I'm going to Moonblast again. Pretty safely. I can switch out here if I want to though, but I'm gonna just Moonblast here. Now I'm gonna go Cart. As he Moonblasts himself. Let's Leaf Blade here. Should knock it out. And if you go Slowbro, that thing gets destroyed. Yeah, so that's gone. Crit doesn't matter, this is Choice Banded. From that range, it definitely knocks it out. Don't know, actually I'm pretty sure this knocks it out. I want to say that from 25, a +1 should knock it out. Come on now. Come on now. Definitely knocks it out. That's gonna be game once again. Ooh, the power of this team, the power. I think Fairy Lock was really useful in weakening that Melmetal. Got some crazy damage on that thing. Pretty good overall. And we continue, and we continue. So putting in the finest of work with this powerful team. And I think this is going to be a pretty good game for Fairy Lock, because if we just lock something in, that's going to be quite nice. Especially the Weavile. That'd be pretty good. Just to be able to trap that thing. Although I guess he could knock off. He leads with Hippo here. Okay. What do I want to do first? I could Fairy Lock turn 1. Oof, now I'm locked in though. He ejects me out, so that's good. I can go into Nidoking. I think I'm probably just going to I think I'll Sludge Wave. Why not? Get some damage off. So he goes Hippo, does some good damage there. I could Earth Power to weaken this thing, and that could open up. It doesn't open up much actually. I just go Kartana here if I want. Or Klefki for that matter could work. I'm actually gonna go Landorus instead, as he goes Weavile, so that's a good thing for him. But I guess I could go back into Klefki, get more spikes up. He triple axles, and now I can just go for the spikes. Don't know if this Rotom has Pain Split or not, but I can spike it up. And then is Fairy Lock blocked by Prankster? I could try it. This works anyways. So he rests, which is actually pretty good. Defog, Rest, Discharge. Let's go Nidoking here. Sleep Talk. So he's walled by this thing. Here, completely walled. That's pretty good. Now I'm gonna Thunderbolt here. Ooh, look at these plays. Look at these plays. Fire, fire. Fire. Yo. Oh, you like that? You like the sequence of plays right there? I know I did. Don't need spikes now anyways. He's got a lot of Pokemon off the ground, and we got rid of Hippo as well. So we sack this Pokemon, we go into what? I wanna say Fini looks pretty good. I'm gonna go Cart actually. Kartana. Just lock myself into Smart Strike. Seems pretty smart. Could Sacred Sword. Yeah, get a little bit of chip on that thing. Let's go Fini. So as he goes Toxapex, and then we can Trick here. So now he's locked into this, and we had an Eject Button too. Ooh, not bad, not bad. I'm gonna Scald. Just spam Scald here, because he can only regen. Actually, I'll Moonblast. Let me go ahead and Moonblast here. I don't think he can win now. I don't think he can win that. He goes into that. Goes back into Pex. Let's see. Let us see here. My play is probably to go Landorus here. Poison Jabs. Oh. It's pretty interesting. I'm gonna Smack Down here. And I can get my rocks up. So then he'll be forced to defog at some point then. You turn out here for sure though. Alright, what's he going for? I'm gonna go Fini. Hopefully he doesn't Poison Jab here. Nice. Locked into Recover. So now all I gotta do here is Scald. It hit the Rotom slot. And we are gonna probably be faster than it. Yes, GG. Good game. Good game. Yo, you saw those fire plays? You saw me switching up moves left and right as this guy was trying to switch around? Did not work. It did not work one bit. Ah. Solid, solid. Yeah, let's move on to the next one now. So we're doing really well with this team. Oh no. Oh no. It's Joey. He's here to end my run, end my win streak. Let me just lead with Klefki here. He doesn't know about my strategies or my techniques with this team though, so it could work out. I don't know. This is a powerful looking team. He's got sand and everything, and he's got the Flapple. Not prepared for that Pokemon. So we see the Porygon 2 lead here. I think I'm just going to spike it up, and then watch this play. Fairy Lock time. It's not gonna work. Get more spikes up. So I know I don't get knocked out or anything, which is fine. I'll just get all my hazards up then in that case, because looking at his team, he can't do much about it. So now Fairy Lock here. So he'll body press, but I know I live that, so I can now pivot out into Nidoking, which should live any hit, I think. All I do here is Flamethrower. Actually, I can Earth Power twice probably. So he body presses, that does not knock us out, which is great. Fantastic. I'm gonna Earth Power again. As Porygon comes in, he's probably gonna heal up with this thing now, right? But we got these spikes up. We got the spikes and everything. I'm gonna go Fini. And just go right for a trick. Should be my play. As Flapple comes in. Oh shoot, he's now Choice Scarfed. Kartana is still, I think, my best bet though. As he'll U-turn out, misses, which is nice, very, very nice. But I know Sacred Sword would probably knock his squad out. If he goes Hippo, that's a pretty good play. Everything else kind of gets destroyed. That's so funny though. That's so funny finding him on the ladder. Yeah, definitely Hippo was his play. Eject Button into Drill, I guess. Yeah, watch this play. Watch this play. Yup. Gone. Nice and gone. So now Flapple's in. This is of course going to be a threat. I have to sack somebody though, and I think that's going to be... who is that going to be? Probably Landorus here, as he'll U-turn out. So he's lost a lot of his offensive presence. That Drill was going to be... he needed that Drill, I think. And Flapple is now a Choice Scarfmon. I guess here what we do is we just, click Earthquake pretty safely. So he can get up all his spikes if he wants to, but Earthquake is the way. Just gotta weaken this thing a bunch for Kyurem. I think all I do here is go Fini. I think Fini's the play, right? Locked into a choice band. I could defog, right? So I'll probably do that. Oh, it knocks off. Nice, nice. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So you'll Leech Seed here. Just gonna go Nidoking. And then I think a banded Kartana takes this out from the range it's at. Pretty sure. Pretty sure it does. And if it doesn't, I think... what's the play then? Because I think banded Kartana takes this out. Unless he's full SpDef, which he is. But I need this thing gone. He had a Eject Button on that. I can beat Porygon, I think. Should be able to. Depending on his set. I think do I live 1 Iron Barbs? I'm pretty sure I do. So he goes Hippo. This thing being gone would be fantastic, which it is. Flapple is in now, so he'll probably just U-turn out, right? So then all we do here is, I believe, going to Landorus here. Nice, nice. The hustle. I can get my rocks up if I want. Yeah, so that's good. Not sure what set this thing is, but I assume we do we just U-turn out in the Fini? Because I don't know if he has Ice Beam or not, and I think I want to keep this around at least. So we go Fini here. Yeah, he does have Ice Beam. Good to know, good to know. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna Moonblast here. He probably won't want his Eviolite getting tricked. Yeah, so Pharaoh comes in, we knock that out. Beautiful. That works out pretty well. Flapple's in now, we go back into Landorus. As he grab apples. He's locked into that move. That's a defense lowering move. What do I do? Could go into Kyurem on this turn here, could work. Could sack Klefki as well. But getting up, if I get up another spike with it, it could be pretty cool. I'm gonna go Kyurem. So this should work. I can probably Earth Power here. Hit that Porygon slot, force him to heal. And then I'm gonna go Klefki now. Probably Spike is the play. Get some additional hazards. So he goes Magnezone, which I don't mind too much because we can Earthquake to break its thing, and then Kartana. So I'll get up these hazards, that's fine. Yeah, so I have ways of breaking through it, I think. I'm pretty sure Landorus can break it with an Earthquake. Should do more than 25. Especially with the damage I'm getting on this right now. So we have all our moves and everything. Yeah, I'll just go for spikes now. Just spam this move. So yeah, he's not going to be able to sub. He won't have enough, basically. So he's going to have to attack. Yeah, so he's going to do that. Then what we do is we go Landorus here. I think the plan is to Earthquake to knock this out. He gets up another sub though. I think this should still break it, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it does. Very nice, very nice. We go Kyurem. On this, all our hazards are up and everything, so we Earth Power here. As Porygon 2 comes in, he's forced to heal, right? So then we go into Tapu Fini. We could Trick here, potentially. Or I could Scald. I think Scald's probably the play. To hit the Magnezone slot. Or... yeah, Scald's the play. So he actually Gravities here. Good play. He does have Teleport. I'm gonna Trick here. I think Trick is the play. To get rid of his Eviolite. He does not know. Ooh, this is an intense game though, for sure. Ooh. I feel like Trick is the play, right? Because he wouldn't want to hard switch into anything right now. That would not make sense. And if I take away this thing's Choice Scarf, that's pretty good. Unless he's got like Sucker Punch or something. So his only move here is Ice Beam. So if I Trick away the Eviolite, I think Ice Beam's a 2-shot. He's thinking, he's thinking. Yeah, but I know this team was not prepared for Flapple. I'm just glad I tricked it though, because otherwise I wouldn't have a switch in. He goes Magnezone, nice, nice. I think a Scald takes it out from this range. Oh, it doesn't? Okay. Let's see. Let's see here. Ice Beam, Teleport. Okay, okay. So I go Kyurem and I Ice Beam now. To knock it out. This is tough. Oh, he doesn't know. Yeah, he doesn't know I'm scarfed. Yep. Porygon 2 is in now. And all I do here is just Ice Beam. I think I just keep Ice Beaming. And then I go, and that's it. Because we still have our thing there. I guess he could have kept recovering. But, fortunately for us, that's what happens when you Haxby and Monotype random battle, bro. That's what happens. You know what? That's what happens, bro. Nah, so like, I guess what he could have done, he could have kept recovering. He would have had to bank on getting not frozen all the time, and then he has to Ice Beam, chip me down, be at an amount of health where Kartana can't knock him out. And I think the freeze chances are probably still in my favor in that scenario. But dang, okay, we take those. Ah, just what you love to see. And I think, let me see where we're at right now. Yeah, pretty close to 40 minutes. I think that's a good place to end it off. What better way to end this video off with a nice showcase against ClickX friend or of course PokeaimMD. He might be actually recording with somebody. I might have to see, but that's gonna be it from me. Thank you everybody for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this video. And we got to see Fairy Lock put in some great work, and of course the rest of the team as well. Some really solid fire games overall, and went undefeated in this one, which is fantastic. I'm really happy about that. Team put in a lot of work, and yeah, let me know what you think, and I look forward to hearing from you all. As always, like I said in the beginning, leave a comment. Let me know what kinds of Pokemon you like to use with Eject Button or Eject Pack, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.